What's going on, champs and champions? It's FireMonkey here, and we have a very interesting topic to talk about. You guys know what Roblox is, right? I mean, to be honest, I'm probably going to be a little bit sad to admit this or whatever. I do play Roblox. I mean, if I go ahead here and pull up my web browser, you can see right here, I have the Roblox store open. I have a whole entire profile and everything, and I do genuinely play Roblox from time to time. It's not a bad game. However, one thing that has been very prevalent in Roblox recently has been the marketplace, specifically UGC items, which are user-generated content. I mean, on here, instead of seeing a million things made by Roblox, of course you have this first result here, which is a bundle made by Roblox, being the Headless Horseman, but everything else you can see is made by the community. We have other people out here making their own little hats, making their own entire bundles and everything else, people making a way for you to have a long neck on your character, just tons of little unique bundles here and there that are made by the community and sold out for you guys to actually purchase with the in-game currency being Robux. This is something that, has kind of been joked about a few times of coming to Roblox. People were like, imagine, well, I guess not coming to Roblox, but coming to Fortnite, where people were like, imagine if we got a UGC system, like UGC skins or whatever, that you could purchase in Fortnite. And while it has been fun to kind of just talk about imagining all this stuff happening, it does appear like we're going to be having something very odd happening very soon, which is a user-generated content selling system for Fortnite where creators can sell products that can be used in UEFN. As you can see right here, based on this image alone, this is something that isn't complete as of yet, right? It is something that is still in early development, but it is an official thing that they've been working on, and as you can tell, it mentions that there's a placeholder item name, item type, a created by area, a price of 2,000 V-Bucks, a license, which shows, how you'd be able to use this when you actually purchased it. You could place it into your game, your UEFN map, or whatever else. You could add it to your library, and have a just detail about, all the items inside of it. For example, if you're selling a bundle, these white squares over here would be, for example, different images of the bundle. You could report the content if it broke the guidelines, tons of stuff here and there. And it's honestly been a very interesting experience seeing this and tweeting it out, because as you can tell, as the time you're recording this, it's currently 11:58 p.m. This was tweeted around 2 hours ago at this point, and it has 156 quote tweets. It's been seen 130,000 times, and no one is really responding that nicely to it. Now, I do want to mention right here that in terms of how the UGC system would work, it is not going to be a system where someone can just recreate Renegade Raider and sell it for 2,000 V-Bucks or whatever, and you would be able to actually buy that and use it in the normal game. It would be props and stuff that you would be able to purchase and use in your own UEFN experiences. It could even be scripts. It could be little builds here and there, little UIs, whatever else they want to do, and it'll be specifically related to using model assets created by other people, similar as fab assets, for your own creative aspects, similar to the creative marketplace for Roblox here, where you can see the marketplace will actually feature, some free things here and there, but a lot of stuff that, could be seen as, essential things for you to actually obtain, such as an admin system, such as a neutral spawn location, a sword, the Minecraft sky, all this type of stuff, and this is more like what we could expect to see from a UEFN UGC marketplace than what some people are thinking of. But I think even at that, it is a little bit of an odd thing to see, and could be a slippery slope where Fortnite continues to try being Roblox by creating more and more UGC things to a point where you could have game passes, for example, which are in Roblox, in your own Fortnite experience. For example, think about a future where you'd be able to go to a Fortnite fishing game, for example, and purchase the double fish bundle, which would make it so that whenever you're actually fishing in that experience for, for example, instead of 299 Robux, that could be 299 V-Bucks, you would get double the fish whenever you're fishing. This type of thing could end up coming to Fortnite later down the line if this UGC program continues to evolve over time. However, this isn't always, going to be the case here. Now, I do want to showcase some of the responses here. Firstly, we have Artemis over on Twitter, which mentioned that we are going back in time to keep the idea of the metaverse out of Tim Sweeney's head and get UEFN off the menu. We got some little jokes going on in the community regarding the whole situation. We also have Molt Marauder 9, who said that Fortnite so far in a nutshell started as a zombie survival game, made a side battle royale game mode. Battle royale became popular, so they decided to focus on that instead of PvE, make a creative mode for people to share maps, advance in the community made content, and then become Roblox. So, a lot of little jokes going on here and there, and and a lot of people comparing this whole entire system that you're seeing right here of selling UGC content that can be used in UEFN to Roblox. And I mean, it does make sense because what Fortnite's been doing recently is continuing to become Roblox over time, trying to focus exactly on that creative aspect and trying to be this more like 3D HD version of how Roblox currently is. And who knows how long it will be until we get like a UGC cosmetic system in Fortnite. But something that I do want to point out here is a tweet by Sully, a friend of mine, who actually mentioned that it's amazing that the instant reaction to this is negative when we don't even know what products are going to be able to be sold. If anything, it'll probably just act like Fab already does, and this most likely is going to be the case when it starts off because of it being a creative inventory system where you'll be able to purchase products and you can use them in UEFN, and I do believe Creative 1.0. Because if we go ahead and go over here, we can see a video by NotFakeAdam over on Twitter who showcases a new creative UI, and as you can see, it's going to be a new way of using the inventory in Creative 1.0 and even UEFN when you launch an editor session, which will have featured devices and everything showcased for you. You also have different areas where you can modify your chest and everything. It is all just modernizing that UI and making it match the in-game UI you see whenever you're in the lobby or whatever else, but it's an interesting thing to see them doing, right? But the main thing to focus on here isn't the fact that, oh, the UI is being remastered or anything, but it's the fact that when you're on the home screen, you'll notice that up in the top left, we have the Fortnite category and then an empty Fab category. And that is most likely what this is going to be used for, is that Fab category. Because if we go over to the official fab.com website, you can see that this is advertised as everything you need to build new worlds. It is a marketplace from Epic Games, which will give all digital content creators a single destination to discover, share, buy, and sell digital assets, with their mission to inspire and enable the next generation of creators to build the emerging metaverse together. And as we continue to scroll down here, it mentions some more things about this metaverse, the economy, the whole entire Fab system going on, but it mentions that it will be launching in 2024, and of course we're entering the end of 2023, and guess what starts getting leaked out there? A item store system where you'd be able to purchase products that you'd be able to place down in UEFN and Creative 1 matches through this actual new UI system, with it being a category in the top left. So I highly think that what's going on here is that they're trying to start a UGC system up where you'll be able to purchase some of these props and galleries and everything, and if we even like open up this video in another tab, you'd be able to purchase, for example, instead of spending $40 on Mountain Village environment right here, you could spend 4,000 V-Bucks or something along those lines in order to actually gain access to it, right? And of course there's going to be things themed around different areas. As you can see, we have Roblox mentioned, Minecraft, Unity, Fortnite, all that type of stuff mentioned here, and we even have what looks to appear to be the Matrix experience thing that was like a UE5 tech demo a long time ago, all being showcased right here in the Fab menu. But regardless of what it's going to start out as, it is going to be interesting to see how it evolves over time and how it could turn from something that was simply, spend 2,000 V-Bucks and you could get, if we go back over here, the construction site volume 1 asset pack to use in your game, and ends up turning into something where you would go ahead and have like a teddy bear you could buy for 25 V-Bucks, or limited items that the creator's only going to sell for a certain amount of time, a duck gift box for 1,600 V-Bucks. Who knows how long until it starts going further and further down that slope, because we do know that Fortnite has been trying to catch the metaverse wave of Roblox, and I mean, Roblox itself has kind of been like, hey, we don't even want to call ourselves a metaverse, so it's interesting to see how the entire shift is going right now. But of course it is interesting to see overall how the UI is being changed over time, how they're trying to make things different, here and there, and how they're not only trying to modernize the game design, but also try making it a more UEFN creative experience type of game overall, without as much focus going on with Fortnite. And I mean, if we're talking about like Fortnite Battle Royale, I think that this November event or whatever that's going to go on, where we have a mixture of Chapter 4 and Chapter 1, is going to be a make it or break it point for Battle Royale, where we see if that's going to be a viable solution going forwards, or if it's just going to continue getting scaled down and down and down and down until Fortnite is just a shell of its former self and ends up being a Roblox 2.0. With that said, however, I would love to hear in the comments down below, what do you guys think about the whole entire situation of them opening up a whole entire item marketplace? Of course, it won't be for actual cosmetics or anything. It'll be for specifically creative building props here and there. And do you think this is going to be a good change for Fortnite, a bad change, or it could be a slippery slope where at first it's good, but it slowly turns sour and ends up being a worse and worse change over time? With that said, however, my name is FireMonkey. Hope champs and champions enjoyed today's video. If you did, consider subscribing and support the content I create. Check out a video from my other channel, and I'll catch you guys a little bit later with another upload. Peace out.